Paris, one of the most iconic capitals on the planet. Sites and structures instantly recognizable all around the globe. But this summer, there's one extra attraction that just might steal the show. Welcome to Paris on day one of the 2025 BWF World Championships. The quest for glory starts right here at the Adidas Arena. Welcome inside. It's only a year old, this facility that was used, of course, for the Olympic Games and the Paralympics last summer, a capacity of 8,000. And we are with you all the way through until the medals are awarded on Sunday afternoon. Here's our lineup on day one, starting with what could be a very tight men's doubles. The Malaysian pair, Arif and Yap, fresh from winning the Macau Open earlier this month. Then the women's centre stage, Hong Kong pair, Liu and Tong, big favourites against Brand and Frankenville, the Swiss pair, ranked outside the world's top 100. Men's singles to follow, Lee Zhe-jia in his first tournament since March. He faces the dangerous Korean, Jeon Hyuk-jin. Canadian 16th seed Michelle Lee is next up. She has a 3-1 head-to-head lead over Natsuki Nidera, though the Japanese did win their last meeting. More women's singles next. Only one place separates Mia Blichfeld and Sung Choi Yun on the world rankings, but the Dane has won the last 3 encounters. And then one of the genuine home hopes of these championships, and 10th seed Christo Popov ought to have a straightforward starter against Macau's Gui Pengfong. 6 more matches to come after that in the company of Jill Clark and Steen Pedersen. The star attraction is the Korean An Se-young, the world #1, top seed and favourite to land this world title here in Paris this week. Let's take a check on the men's doubles draw. This is the bottom quarter that we are showing you, and we're concentrating on that top match. As I mentioned, a Japanese-Malaysian affair, and the winners already know who they will play in the second round. It will be Kedren and Pivaranukroh, the 12th seeds from Thailand. That's the prize on offer here. So we are just about set then. My name's Trevor Harris, delighted to have Jeff Towe alongside me. And Jeff, you've got to think that Junaidi Arif and Roy King Yap ought to be flush with confidence after that win in Macau.
Yeah, such a breakthrough performance for them in Macau just a few weeks ago, winning that title. They'll go into this match with a lot of confidence.
And here come the protagonists. Japanese pair out first, followed by the Malaysians. All smiles, the 4 of them, before a single shuttle has been hit in anger. It's got to be a few nerves about, I would imagine, Jeff. I mean, they're relatively experienced, certainly the Japanese pair are, but first day and first on at the World Championships.
Yeah, nothing beats that excitement and that nervousness on the first day of such a big event. I think the Malaysians will definitely go in as the clear favourites, but, you know, anything can happen in these situations.
As you see, it is the first meeting between these two pairs.
Service, Kenya, service. So they've taken service. That side, who receives? Right.
Just a reminder, we do have Court 2 coverage simultaneously today. So 24 live matches available. And plenty of big names to come all the way through until the evening here. But starting off as mentioned, with this men's doubles, these are all a round of 64 matches, first round matches today. Let's give you a bit more information on this quartet, starting off with the Japanese pair of Mitsuhashi and Okamura, ranked 34 in the world. Now, that 18 ranking, which is their highest, was around about a year ago. But fair to say, they really haven't enjoyed a great season at all. Just won one match at Super 300 level and above the whole campaign, as we look at Hiroki Okamura, who's a couple of years younger than his partner. Partnership that began back in 2023. They do have a couple of Super 100 titles, one in Vietnam, one in Indonesia. And as you see there, their best in recent years was around a 32 place at these World Championships. And on the other side of the net, the Malaysian pair of Junaidi Arif and Roy King Yap. 22 in the world. That 17 ranking was at the start of this year. And like their opponents, they began their partnership a couple of years ago. Actually won the national doubles title that year in Malaysia in 2023. But that win that they had in Macau was massive. Their first victory in a tournament at that level. Also got to the final of the Spain Masters back in March. And as you can see, making their World Championship debut. And I think you'd probably make them pretty warm favourites, Jeff, apart from the fact that we mentioned the Macau victory. But it's not been the best of years for the Japanese pair, has it?
Yeah, it's been difficult for them to get past the first round, only doing it in India this year.
Ready to play?
But if you're going to save a time for it, the World Championships is a great place to do that.
Of course, there was no World Championship event last year, it being an Olympic year, so it's been 2 years since the last World Championships. That was in Denmark, in Copenhagen. And we're going to get started just inside 10 past 9 on Monday morning, local time here in Paris. Obviously, when the World Championship dates come out, which is a long way back now, players kind of build their season around that, decide which events they're going to play in, try and leave as little to chance as is humanly possible. And throughout the next 7 days, we're going to see for which individuals and pairs that preparation has paid off. Here's the umpire introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kenya Mitsuhashi and Hiroki Okamura, Japan. And on my left, Junaidi Arif and Roy King Yap, Malaysia. Kenya Mitsuhashi to serve. To Roy King Yap, love all. Play.
So here we go, first shuttle hit in anger at the 2025 World Championships.
One love.
No one home there.
Service over.
Plenty of space to fire that winner.
2-1.
Great attacking play there from the Malaysians, not giving away the lift.
1.
I think both pairs have started really well. It doesn't look too like there's too much nerves out there. Straight into it.
Nor does it look like there's that much drift. That's my early impression, at least. Just thought it was interesting when Arif and Yap came out. They were smiling away. They just looked like a pair really comfortable with where they are, and that's clearly a lot to do with that victory in Macau. Nothing breeds confidence like success, and that dropped in as well.
5-1.
We see Arif here already dominating the front court. Those interceptions with the third shot, giving the Malaysian pair the initiative immediately.
Well, the Japanese pair won the first point. Since then, it's been all Malaysia. And when you've been on such a barren run that the likes of Mitsuhashi and Okamura have been, you need to start well, you feel. And just the opposite happening here inside 2 or 3 minutes.
7-1.
A couple of errors on return of serve from the Japanese, perhaps starting to really feel the pressure from Arif at the front court. That's an easy miss.
9-1.
Well, glum faces already, the Japanese coaching staff there. So finally, courtesy of a service error, they arrest a run of 9 straight points for the Malaysians, but you feel the damage in this opening game may well have already been done. So quickly onto that, wasn't he, Arif?
10-2.
Well, looks like the only way the Japanese are going to get points at the moment is service issues with their opponents. Well, it was admirable defence while it lasted, wasn't it, from Mitsuhashi and Okamura, but they were just under non-stop pressure in that round.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. (11-3). Late.
So just took 3 minutes, the first half of this opening game. Malaysians in complete control.
Whoa! 12-3.
Yeah, nice change of speed there.
Serves over. 4-12.
I think it's going to be really important for the Japanese to really take the game to them, not be too passive, try to create opportunities for themselves. But the Malaysians are just so on top of that mid-court and front-court game.
Serves over.
Taking shuttles so early, taking the time away from the Japanese.
Full. Serves over. 5-13.
Well, one thing you can't do when you're so far behind is make unforced errors like that. Just wonder in Mitsuhashi and Okamura's head if they're kind of already thinking about the second game, albeit Malaysia still need 7 points here, but it looks a case of when rather than if.
15-5.
More promising point here from the Japanese. Mitsuhashi just making that error, but at least the intent is there now.
16-5. $17-5.
Just a non-stop barrage of winners at the moment from the Malaysians, and the Japanese look to have absolutely no answer. Said that they were coming in as clear favourites, Jeff, but I didn't expect this kind of a scoreline. So after only 8 minutes, a little matter of 15 game points for Arif and Yap. Well, just about as one-sided as it gets, truth to tell. That final rally rather summing up the first game, and if you're a Mitsuhashi and Okamura fan, you might be a bit worried at the moment.
Yeah, unstoppable from the Malaysian pair, and not sure changing ends is going to help too much either. You can see too much drift happening, only one shot going out at the back court.
I don't speak any Malaysian, but I would reckon the translation is more of the same, please, boys. Or words to that effect.
Coba aja sambil ini.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, love all, play.
So can the Japanese find you would have to say would be an improbable fight back here in this second game.
Whoa! 1 love.
Now, I can't say my Malay or Indonesian is that good. I understood a little bit of it. Just making sure that they find the openings in the front court, get the shuttle down before the attacking opportunities come.
It's one of the first mistakes that the Malaysian pair have made.
Oh.
A few service errors in the opening game. Other than that, I don't think he put a foot wrong.
Service over. 2-1.
Just beautifully worked, wasn't it? They had the two Japanese isolated on the backhand side, and there's so much space to play that winner into.
Yeah, Arif here just hunting the front court so well. He's being so dominant in that front court area, really causing issues for the Japanese.
4-1.
Nice. Clever deception. Needs something just to try and change the whole momentum of the match, those two. Well, that was the bite a bit.
Service over. 5-2.
See how far the Japanese are back in their defense. Such good vision to be able to take speed out and drop that shuttle short.
6-2.
Just look to the heavens there, Mitsuhashi, when he netted that. As if to say, can't do anything right at the moment.
Service over. 3-6.
So only 2 shots going long in this match so far, both in the direction of the Malaysians, so the way that the direction they're playing now. So could there be a slight amount of drift? Maybe, but doesn't look substantial.
Four, 6.
It's the first time in the match they won more than 1 point in a row. Japanese pair, that tells you everything.
Service over. 7-4. Service over.
Just
5,
starting
7.
to show a little bit of fight. At least they've prevented Arif and Yap getting off to a flyer, as was the case in the opening game.
Service over.
Again, those opportunities
8-5.
coming from the front court, looking for those slightly looser shots to take advantage of and push into the open court.
Serves over, 6-8.
I think that was one of the rare instances where Mitsuhashi's actually won an exchange with Arif at the front court.
Seven, 8.
Just slipped a fraction as he was trying to go forward there, Arif.
Serves over, 9-7. Serves over, 8-9.
So from 6-2 down, this has been an excellent fight back so far. Can they get on level terms here? Not quite.
Serves over, 10-8.
Well, even though the Japanese much improved, there's still a 3-point deficit at the mid-game break. 11-8, and you wonder how much more mileage there is in this first round match. The Malaysians still calling the tune here.
Satu kedua nih, dia dua-duanya sudah berani yang satu. Itu kalau kita taruh letak setengah dia jaga diadu, jangan lepas. Kalau pertama dia buka, sekarang dia adu mesti jaga terus lah. Kayak main 3-3, jaga terus lah. Gitu terus 1-2 nembaknya itu yang agak putih, tembak kanannya sini. Ya dia sebelah sini agak oke. Ya, oke.
20 seconds.
Openingnya jaga taruh.
Court
Ya,
1,
jaga main
20 seconds.
service opening. Come on. Ya, terus ya.
Thank you.
Hei. Servisnya boleh ganggu, tapi jangan belakang, kiri kanan.
11-8 play.
Great shot. Such good deception.
12-8.
See the Japanese backpedaling so far in the upwards, reaching for that shot. Nice service variation there from Arif. Even the slight change in angle can make such a big difference. Draws that error. And again, with my limited Malay and Indonesian, I thought I heard Coach Harry say, let's try to win the flat game. Don't give away the lift too much, too easily. And I think I can start to see that showing in the Malaysian strategy now. They're not giving away the lift too easily. They're challenging in that mid and front court. And as a result, the Japanese have to lift towards them.
Service over. 9-14.
That was nicely done. Still in there fighting.
10-14.
Haven't missed too many of those.
11-14 quickly. Okay, yep. Play. Service ball call. Too high.
Oh, that's not what they needed at this juncture.
Service over.
Can't serve from above 115 centimeters. And the service judge, Zhang Xiying, has penalized the Japanese pair at just at a time when they'd won a couple of points and would, you just scented there was a half opportunity, but that is a setback. 15-11 now.
Service over. 12-15.
A really good choice here to bring this shot back into the center. Cut off the angles, but also created a little bit of confusion between the Malaysian pair.
Kenya. Kenya. 13-15. Junaidi. Service over. New shuttle. No, it's okay. 16-13.
Heartbreaking rally to lose, really, because they were in the ascendancy for most of it, the Japanese pair.
13.
Yeah, really good opening there from Arif on that defensive shot, and then a smash across the body. Another thing that Coach Harry did mention to the pair from Malaysia was to aim the attack at the forehand. And it's definitely worked in that situation. And again there, across the body towards the
18,
right hip.
13.
Rexy looking pretty calm, as you would imagine he would be. Scoreline as it is. Looking like a quick-fire win here for the new Macau Open champions.
Whoa! 19-13.
It's long, and here are 7 match points for Arif and Yap.
20, match point 13.
shot.
Game.
Well, it's a phenomenal performance. Straight games. It's only taken 26 minutes. Don't think too many saw a victory in that kind of a duration. They're still having breakfast across Paris. And already for Mitsuhashi and Okamura, these championships are done and dusted. For those two, though, it's a meeting with the number 12 seeds from Thailand. That could be very interesting, actually. Couldn't have asked any more of them today. You can see almost the confidence from Macau just flooding through, Jeff, for virtually all of that match.
Yeah, such a dominant performance. What a great way to start your World Championships campaign with a victory like that.
Confirmation of the scoreline, 21-5, 21-13, all over very quickly inside half an hour. We'll be back shortly, and we'll put the focus on the women this time, with Luntung taking on Brand and Frankenville of Switzerland in a couple of minutes. Well, a warm welcome back to Paris. Warm welcome back to Paris on day one of the World Championships. And we move on to our second match of the morning on the number one courts, women's doubles. Lu Lok Lok and Tung Yuyan of Hong Kong, China, up against Chloe Brand and Julie Frankenville of Switzerland. On paper, it should be pretty straightforward for the Asian pair. Here's the women's doubles draw. This is the bottom quarter, and we're concentrating on that third match down.